Alec Baldwin finds himself in a real-life deadly shooting while making a movie with an eerily similar plot. Production was immediately halted, and now the question remains as to whether or not it will ever resume.
What do you think, Nelson? Do you think this film will continue?
It's hard to imagine at this point that it could or would. I think a lot of that's going to depend on how much may have already been filmed, but I don't see it. And as I mentioned earlier, I think Mr. Baldwin is going to have some serious post-traumatic stress and may not be able to continue after this.
Yeah, you would imagine.
You did this film quite a while ago. So
yeah.
When did you first see the finished product?
Gosh, I don't know. Well, it was certainly before COVID. Because I think we were getting ready for it to be released, and then the world stopped for all of us.
Among them, Lindsay, played by Real Housewives of Beverly Hills icon Kyle Richards, reprising her role more than 40 years on.
It's amazing that you were 8 years old when you did the original. What was the first reaction when they called you and said, you gotta come back?
Pure excitement, because I had, it had come up a number of times and it never happened. And then I was, just waiting and waiting. And then I would hear my mom's voice say, like, the squeaky wheel gets the oil.
You speak about the totality of a career like that. 30 years ago this month, I had a guest star role on Anything But Love.
Shut up!
Playing teenage Marty at the prom.
Oh my God.
And mostly because I had a mullet at the time. But you have been a part of my professional life for 30 years, just as audiences have. So I want you to know the power that you have beyond the camera. Do you feel a mama bear kind of role?
Oh,
because
totally.
you do project that.
Totally. I'm a mama bear head cheerleader. I'm both.
Do you think Foundation is going to be the next feather in your cap that way?
I certainly hope so. I mean, I approach everything from the point of view, I want it to be the best damn thing anyone's ever seen.
I lost my dad, and there are moments where I feel his presence, and you're saying, oh gosh, I know he would love this. Was there a lot of that, or was it just a completely detached experience?
I didn't know what he would love or not love. I wasn't really sure. So to me, it was about showing up on the day and doing the best job that I could.
I had been at Search for Tomorrow, and then I went to Another World. So it was 87. Oh yeah, but I live in New York. I mean, everybody did the soaps, but now there are no more soaps left in New York.
Benicio del Toro says he's thrilled the movie got made in 2020.
During the pandemic, if you're an actor, you thought you'd never work again, ever. And it was a gift to be able to work, and even a better gift when no one got sick.
There's nothing more exhilarating to play make-believe with people who are really committed to making it seem like it was really happening.
Nat, you're in New York City. Welcome to my city.
Thank you for having me. It's so crazy good. Yeah, it's just been mind-blowing.
Here at the Broadhurst Theater, right next door to Phantom of the Opera's home for more than 30 years, Jagged Little Pill is a massive success, recently winning 2 Tony Awards.
As you were coming to the point of where you are now, who are some of the people that you looked to?
Well, I always really idolize kind of strong women. League of Their Own was like the first movie I ever saw. I was obsessed with Gina Davis and Lori Petty, Kit Killer. And seeing Margaret Cho for the first time do stand-up was like very impactful for me.
You're ageless, and in Hollywood that usually involves work, but you're just an ageless beauty. Do you have any particular secrets to that?
Just be born beautiful and don't ever change.
You, Queen Latifah, and Hugh Jackman are the best huggers in the business. So I'm missing my Camila hug today. So I send it to you virtually.
I'm sending it right back to you, and that is an amazing compliment. I'm really happy to hear that.
I'm so happy for you all the time. So I hope that comes through the little screen here.
Uncle Nelson, you are just the sweetest guy. Sweetest guy every time.